dark-skinned shorty at a startup with them white folks. Thought it was a drought, now they gave the show to Michael. No, we moved the word count, no, we got the God flow. This ain't what you heard about, this that good convo. Good convo, good convo, good convo. This that good convo. Live and direct from Madison, Wisconsin, in a collegiate bedroom, in a renovated apartment, in GarageBand, it's me, Michael Penn II, a.k.a. Crash Press, a.k.a. Young Crashes Clay, a.k.a. Twit Romney, a.k.a. This is not Jesus and Miro, I can't do a million a.k.a.s. Regardless, you were listening to Good Convo, first episode, presented by Vinyl Me Please and viewers like you. Thank you so much. As you can see, the good folks at Vinyl Me Please have given me the keys to the podcast. Therefore, I am here to rip the doors off of the hinges and place it directly in the fuckboy's hands. That's what we came here to do. I've waited all my life to talk this much shit uninterrupted. The patriarchy jumped out. Regardless, you did not come here to hear me talk all goddamn day. You came here for the exclusive Pitchfork Music Festival related conversation between two, what some would assume very drastically different individuals, coming together in the media tent with me and Jonah. Say what up, Jonah.
What up?
Say what up louder, Jonah.
What up?
The engineer had to talk louder. And Amileah Sutliff, whose idea this was. Shout out Amileah. It's the convo between JPEGMAFIA, who at the time of recording was on the verge of giving us his disappointment, now known to y'all as All My Heroes Are Cornballs. And on the other side, we had Clairo, moments away from releasing her debut album, Immunity. We congregated. We survived 100-degree weather. We survived global warming rain patterns. I'm trying to tell y'all, we survived email threads with like 8 to 10 people on them. You don't understand. This podcast shit's about to be ours. But right now we give it to y'all. Play my damn, Jonah, play my goddamn, my flex bombs. Good convo, good convo, good convo. This that good convo. I like that. Recorded and direct from somewhere in Chicago, Illinois. This is The Conversation with JPEGMAFIA and Clairo, episode number 1, Good Convo podcast, brought to you by Vinyl Me Please. Thank you for even giving a damn to click this. We really do appreciate you. Just so y'all know, we did record this in a media tent at a festival while other bands were playing, so please tune in. Bear with us, we appreciate your patience. I'm out. Matter of fact, let's talk about the issue.
Big whips, big guns, whoa. No cash, no funds, ho. Hurry up, it's done. You are all my sons. We don't claim you bums. This shit for the scum.
Can you see me using everything to hold back? I guess this could be worse. Walking out the door with your bags. Walking out the door with your bags. Walking out the door with your bags.
All right, here we are. Podcast. Vinyl Me Please, Michael Penn II, Young Crash Presidente coming in live in effect. We are on the grounds at Pitchfork Fest 2019, sitting between two fine motherfuckers. We got JPEGMAFIA to my left. We got Clairo to my right. It is Sunday in July. We all survived 98-degree heat.
Yeah.
Not dead. We back. How y'all doing today? Y'all both
We back.
shit today?
Thank
We
you.
really back.
It was really fun. Had a good time.
You fuck with the Condé Nast? You fucking with it? You with
What do
it?
you call it, the Condé Nast Fest?
Yeah,
Condé
yo.
Nast
You know
Fest.
who's big boss around here? Condé Nast.
It's true.
Yeah, you liked it? You fucked with it?
Do you fuck with it?
Yeah, I mean, it's straight. They got some good food.
I haven't had the food yet.
It's alright. It's alright. Nah, I liked it. I liked the set. It was good. I liked the crowd. A lot of niggas out there.
It was
Lot of
crazy
niggas?
mosh pit.
Not that many
I
niggas.
saw you hug a black woman.
I did.
That was tight.
I always try to keep it fair and balanced, you know? Mm-hmm. You know, so like on my set, I always lean on a strong white man. Just so people know, like, you know what? I fuck with white people too. That's why I lean on them that's why I rap on them.
You rap on white people's beats, you rap on cop beats, nigga, you know?
Cop beats.
You know, Kenny called our beat psychotic.
He
texted me, he said the beat that y'all made is
You
psychotic.
serious?
Yeah. He was like, I don't understand. It didn't really make sense when we made it because the key changed like 6 times.
I think I actually think it's aged well, to be honest. I listened to it the other day after not hearing it for a while. I was like, yeah, I like that.
You feeling it?
Yeah, I played it for Kenny the other day too, and he was like, he just had no reaction. Yeah, he was just like, okay. He was just like that. I was like, all right.
He's like that.
We made a beat together.
And we played what video game did we play?
Oh, Gang Beast.
That was ridiculous.
Game Beast. It's like one of those like 101 old school game console jumps. What's that?
Bro, there's no way
I
for me.
was so good at it.
Game Beast. It sounds like Gamecast, nigga.
It sounds like some made up shit. There's no way for me to explain this to you. I just have to show
rules
it.
either.
It's like a
you
machine.
just start playing and there are no rules or like there's no context.
It's just
to the game. You just start playing. He kept getting mad at me because I just kept pressing the right buttons.
There's no button layout either. It's weird.
No, it's
Do you have
like,
is it controller? Is it PC? What Mac? What is it?
It's on PS4. Bro, next time you're in LA, we gotta play this shit.
You stay on the PS4.
Oh yeah, you already know. You already know.
Right.
Yo, can I say something? Have you ever been to Afropunk? Y'all ever been to Afropunk?
I still ain't been. No.
Last time I was at Afropunk, I just got off stage, and there was a nigga dressed like Killmonger.
What?
No, he was dressed like Black Panther.
Word.
And I was like, what's up, bro? What's up, Black Panther? That's tight, blah, blah, blah. And I walked to the other side, and there was a nigga dressed like Killmonger. And I was like, yo, you might want to like watch out, cause
Killmonger's in the cut, my nigga.
Cause yeah, my nigga, cause like I just came from the east side, and like I don't know if you want to go over there, but like I just got reminded of that because I saw a nigga dressed like a wizard right here. So I'm hoping, just over there, I'm hoping I see like Thor and Jimmy Fallon, Thanos.
This nigga said Thor and Jimmy Fallon.
Did you say Jimmy Fallon?
You just said Jimmy Fallon and then said Thanos.
No, cause I was thinking of something Denzel Curry. He just played Jimmy Fallon, right?
Yeah.
I got it fucked up. I meant Thanos.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
We're hoping to see Jimmy Fallon today.
Oh man, he's not here for sure.
He's definitely not here.
He's definitely somewhere counting his money. He's just like.
Guapped up. Don't even gotta be funny. Just guapped up.
Or he's laughing somewhere.
Let's book Lana Del Rey. No, go ahead.
So for the listeners, everybody's gonna hear this shit. It all started around last year when y'all dropped that selfie. It's around like July 24th actually, so it's damn near years since y'all dropped that selfie together. And everybody was geeking out like, yo, we love this, we stand this. And somebody said, can y'all please beat me up together? It's like, how did y'all become cool?
He came to my New York show.
Yeah.
Remember? And
Yeah.
That's about it.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of your music.
I was already listening to you because I heard your Bandcamp shit.
Yeah, that's what's so crazy is like when we actually talked about the music of mine that you like, it was like my extremely old music and
Yeah, it was like the acoustic
stuff
shit.
I made when I was like 15.
Throwback. So y'all both come from like that SoundCloud, Bandcamp era culture and shit like that. Y'all both super self-published. Has that changed since y'all both got bigger in the industry? Like y'all still maintain a lot of creative control over your work?
I mean, I do, yeah.
I try to. Yeah, I mean, I still post covers on SoundCloud. I still am like active.
What
on
you
everything.
mean? You mean like posting shit on SoundCloud?
Or like,
Having free reigns, having creative freedom. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like,
yeah.
I don't always make everyone happy when I do it, but I think it's important that I maintain that. Even when I'm working on a record or anything, it's important that I still post demos, and that's just how I've always worked. So.
Yeah, never
can't I do
change, because nowadays, that's the shit niggas like. If you look at any nigga who sells a lot or like maintains a career, it's niggas like that keep doing shit like that, have consistency. You know what I mean? You'll die a legend.
If you keep posting on SoundCloud, you'll die a legend.
You'll die a legend. I haven't posted nothing on SoundCloud in like a year.
Bricks.
Yeah, you know, whenever I do post the next thing on SoundCloud, it's gonna be real whack. It's gonna be wiggity. Throwaway shit. You know what I'm saying? All the wackest shit.
Still good though.
Huh?
Still good though.
Nah, man. You've heard some trash from me before.
It's not trash.
Garbage.
What's y'all like threshold for like considering something trash? Like nobody will ever hear this shit. Like what drives you crazy about your own work? To me, will never show anyone that shit.
I mean, it's just when it's just not good.
When you just don't like it.
Yeah, that's really it.
I'm really critical of my voice now, like on songs. If I don't like how my voice sounds, I won't do anything with it.
I agree. If I don't like the tone I hit
like
on the song.
Delivery.
Yeah, the delivery. It has to be presentable now to me, I guess. Yeah.
It's usually like a one and done, like y'all session it, y'all done, and y'all process, or do you just do hella demos of certain songs?
I like to sit down at one sitting and like make a whole song. It doesn't have to be done, but I definitely like to have all of the parts there, kind of mess around with it. Yeah, the first time I ever really worked on a song longer than a couple sessions was like for my album. It was like the weirdest process ever because I had to be so critical of every song and kind of go into crazy detail that I'd never gone in before. It almost made me hate the songs, but I actually really like them now. But learning that process was different for me, for sure.
What about with your new shit?
What?
Your new shit.
What new shit?
Go
Your
ahead.
disappointment, your impending disappointment.
I was gonna ask you about that.
No clue what's going on.
Streets want to know, man. You've been teasing niggas for too long.
Listen,
Clairo want to know that.
I don't know what you're talking about in regards to new anything, but I'll say that when I'm working on something, and what was the question?
Like,
I genuinely do not remember the question.
like process-wise, session-wise, going into this disappointment, like what have you done? Have you changed anything different in your process, in your studio sessions
your
to make sure you
process?
disappoint niggas the right way, just to piss everyone off?
So, this question is so aggressive. So, I mean, nah, you know, with me, I have my, you know, I've been making music for a long, yeah, you know for a fact, I've been making music for a long time. So like, I probably know how to do things that most kids have no clue what that even is at this point. There's a lot of lost techniques and shit like that, but every time I make something new, I always try to put myself outside of my own comfort zone so that I stay on my toes and I'm not repeating the same thing. But that's just something I like to do. I like to stay inconsistent and strong, if that makes any sense, or try to stay inconsistent and strong. But like, nah, the process just got better. You know, I'm just doing different things, keeping it gangster at all time. You know what I'm saying? Keep my ears to the streets, one eye open. Fuck the law, you heard? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something that
I feel you on what you were saying. Like, when you go back into detail, the songs become stronger, and you hate them for a while, but when you finally reach the end, it's like,
it's so worth it.
You have something. It's like it feels like it has more meat on it or something. It just has more ass
like
on it.
the song I showed you on my album. That you remember you really liked it.
You showed me like 2 of them.
You said it was like Liz Fair.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I spent so long on that song until we finally got to the end. And I don't know, sitting on songs is like the hardest thing for me.
Oh, it's
I always just want to put
it
everything
sucks so
out.
ass. It sucks so much ass.
But it was definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Something that's crazy about both of y'all friendship is that y'all both started really rising in trajectory around the same time. Like in 2018, y'all both dropped really breakout works. Now in 2019, everybody's anticipating y'all new shit. You about to drop a full length in August. You about to disappoint us whenever you feel like it. Immunity on the way. So what's it been like in this year to really adjust to this level of fame?
This level of fame?
You said it's not really fame?
I just repeated what you said.
You want some weed?
I don't think Clairo want no smoke, man.
No smoke.
I can't right now. Listen, I'm gonna sing a snail mail set. I need to remember the words.
That's what I was asking him. I'm like, preservation, how do you hit that shit in between every song?
I don't know.
Man, some of these songs are like muscle
I
memory.
feel like I
to
would
me at
forget
this
my whole
point.
life.
I'm not even like thinking about the lyrics. Like, if you ever see me fuck up a lyric on like any of those songs at this point, just know that I wasn't even like, I was thinking about some whole other shit.
You weren't there.
I wasn't. Yeah, like if I broke up a lyric, I literally just wasn't even there for a second. I was just like,
Ducked up.
okay, but nah, go ahead, my
So
bad.
yeah, Justin and Fame. What's that been like for you?
I don't know. I don't want my habits to change very much. Like,
But they will.
huh?
But they will. I'm kidding.
I don't know. I just like, I want to maintain the relationship I have with the people that listen to my music. I think that's like the most important thing to me is keeping that conversation open and not ever letting it become like a fan artist thing. I really enjoy having a friendship with them. That's like the number one thing I want to continue. But in terms of music, like it seems like it's harder when more people are watching you and there's a lot more pressure to succeed, but I feel like I'm lucky enough to get to this far. Like I might as well just keep doing what I think is cool and keep working with people that I am inspired by, and that's as much as I could do.
For sure. Peggy, same question. I've known this man for like a decade, right? Like Bandcamp shit. Like we know each other on Twitter forever.
Yeah?
Like in the same circles, yeah.
I was pretty desperately poor when
And like out of the military and shit.
Yeah.
We was both in Maryland. I'm from Maryland. He lived in Baltimore. We never met until like South by 2 years
Internet
ago.
friends.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, adjusting for me, adjusting for me is like, I don't know. It's weird, like, I agree with what you're saying to try to maintain the friendship with the fans because I think that's the most important thing. I think keeping your ear to the people is the way you prosper.
Yeah, you have to hear all sides, even if you don't like them.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the only way you can improve. It's the only way I've improved my show or my process is because I've listened to critique. So
I noticed like the new trend around a lot of artists who are super popular is like they just say, well, fuck the critics, fuck the fans, I don't care, I'm making my money, I'm just only here to please and it's whatever. But what critiques have y'all served? Like, what critiques have helped y'all over the past year or so?
Somebody told me stop performing Germs right now. I haven't performed it since. I was like, you know what? Damn right. I have not performed it since.
You played it at Coachella.
Yeah, but then I stopped.
That's
it
what you
was
stopped.
after that. It was recently. But like, I was like, you know what? I gotta switch that setup. So I switched my setup a little bit just to stay on my toes. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna stop playing James. Fuck that song.
for sure. I think for me, the biggest thing was shows. Like adjusting to the live show was one of the biggest, like, things I had to adjust to.
What's wrong? You wasn't comfortable on stage, my nigga?
No.
Not at all?
Oh my gosh, no.
You pivoted from the
Are you
bedroom
kidding me?
to selling out an
It
entire
just
tour.
became, it was so instant. Like I remember my first big show was like around New Year's last year. And 2 years ago or 1 year ago, I don't remember. But the observatory, the venue.
San Francisco?
Yeah, they DM'd me and they were like, do you want to be on this lineup? Like the Tyler, the Creator, Brockhampton, Steve Lacy.
They DM'd you?
They DM'd me on Instagram. They were like, do you want to do this? And I was like, yeah, those are all my favorite artists. I'd love to do that. And then I completely bombed the show. Like it was the worst show of my whole life. But it was like, it took that for me to really just put my head down and want to make the live show something that people want to come see. And I've like wanted to invest what I make from this back into that, whether it's like vocal coach or production or whatever. Like it's important to me that it goes back into the music and that I like have goals to reach in terms of like getting better and not just setting a bar for myself, reaching it, and then just being like, well, whatever. People are still gonna listen. Like, I just think it's important to improve.
At least you got your worst show out of the way, and you still got Blob in a big ass room full of people, but you got that shit out of the way. Now we're back. Now you're at Pitchfork. You up front, hella confident.
It was crazy. Yeah, this show was like one of the best shows I've ever done. I was really, really, really happy. It felt really good. Full circle.
Hell yeah, nigga.
What's some of the worst DIY worldwide shit you've ever done, Peggy? I know you done did The Crown a million times. You done did hella shit.
I don't even want to get into all the nasty places I've played, shit I've done. But wait, what was the original question?
The original.
I don't even remember.
No, it was just
I think
the
it's
original
about like
question.
critique. Listening to critique.
Yeah, listen to critiques. The best critiques you received, other than not playing germs anymore.
I mean, critiques.
Oh, I didn't even answer the question. I think
You kind
whatever.
of did though.
I got it.
I got it. Yeah, we good.
So like, I don't know about critiques, cause I don't really like. I never really seen someone. Do people review live music? I've never seen a review for it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
I seen. My homie seen you in Copenhagen. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they
My
definitely
homie
do.
told me about a show you did in Copenhagen, Denmark, a couple weeks ago, and niggas was saying like it was like a. They have a 6-star rating system for some reason, and they gave them like 5 out of 6. But some people said it was like a weird tirade where the energy was just so uncontrollable that people didn't know what to do with it. Like 4 different people had 4 different opinions of it. This show in Denmark that my friend happened to see.
Oh, I mean, you know, that's tight. But I guess I was just trying to say I've never seen a critique of my set before. I guess I don't really know about that, but I know. One thing, sometimes I look at my own sets every now and then. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, what the fuck what did I do that shit for? You know? Mm-hmm. But like, you know, it's just like when you look at it, and I think critiquing yourself live is the most important thing. Because like, I know there's a lot of habits I used to have that I've gotten rid of, and it's made my show better. And like, my voice doesn't hurt as much. I have more energy on stage. My original show was very raw and like someone who didn't know what the fuck was going on. But like, you know, I think just like having the self-awareness to be like, this is a problem, let me fix it. I shouldn't be running out of breath every song.
It's a process. I think it's good to be able to grow and improve yourself and not start at the top in terms of like being good at something.
Word.
I don't know.
I started at the super bottom.
Complete bottom.
Whole ass in here. You ever heard of the Copycat in Baltimore?
No.
If a nigga hits you up to play the Copycat, don't do it.
You gotta pay the players.
Yo,
sell 20 tickets.
You know what a Copycat is? It was
No, I
next
don't
to
know
the
what
Bell.
that is. I don't be in Baltimore. I'm never in Baltimore.
I was about to say, imagine fucking Clairo at the Copycat. That shit would be funny as shit.
Catch me there next time.
Clairo at the Velvet Lounge.
Oh no!
Legendary Velvet.
Imagine, you at the Bell would have been fired. Would have been packed the fuck out. And the kids all in the fucking like skate park, like popping out the fucking gate and shit.
Jesus.
That shit would have been fire as fuck. Yeah, but yeah.
So I wanted to ask y'all both, right?
Life.
What'd you say?
I wanted to ask y'all both, with breakout releases like y'all had last year and then coming into big releases this year, there's a moment where people finally break through the ceiling and then artists get their first big shot with a lot of visibility, and it's like almost kind of a sophomore slump sort of idea, but also like, damn, let's not fuck this up. Has this impacted either of y'all processes where it's like, yo, this is a really huge chance I have right here?
I've made like 15 albums. I don't even know what a sophomore slump is at this point. Right. Like in my head.
You just have to pick the best one.
Yeah, I'm just like, in my head I've made so much music, I don't even know what the second thing I made was. So like, yeah, maybe I did have a slump, but like,
You'll be fine.
Veteran ain't even my debut album. Veteran was my sophomore album.
Indeed.
So I think I already like, fuck a sophomore slump.
And then with you, it's like, which project name? You done changed names 4 times.
Yeah, right. I'm dumb as shit, man. Black Ben Carson, Veteran. What's the other one?
Nigga, Ghost Pop Tape.
Oh, the Ghost Pop Tape.
See, you don't want me to put Devon Hendricks on black. Let me be quiet.
Yeah, we gotta tuck that in the vault.
Yeah.
I gotta Call Me Maybe cover on that shit.
Oh, I heard that.
Somebody requested that today.
Yeah, you showed
Yeah, I
me
get
that.
requested that at every show. I
You
just
don't
gotta
even
find
remember
the
showing me
beat.
that.
I showed you that?
You showed me that
Damn,
when we did the NTS thing
that's crazy.
in the parking lot.
That's crazy. Oh yeah, NTS, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I forgot I showed you that shit. Shout out to old me. Doing Call Me Maybe covers.
The OG.
You know what I'm saying? In the streets.
So, both of y'all just really came up on some internet shit. So tell me what it was like with you at the age of 20 now, right?
Yeah, I'm 20.
And you being at 29 versus 30. Wasn't it like engaging with the internet? Well, it wasn't a shock. Like, my bad.
He was like,
But
oh.
it's like, oh, damn.
So
Just
Approaching
talking about-
30. speeding towards 30. It's like, okay. I was 20 once. I remember when I was 20. It was tight. I'm just joking. I don't remember when I was 20 at all. The only ages I remember are 25 because I was like, oh shit, I'm 25.
That's where I'm at right now.
I should probably be an adult now. And then I remember 28 because that's when Veteran dropped. Other than that, and I remember 18 because I was like, oh shit, I'm 18. That was it.
It's crazy.
Oh shit, like.
That was it. Like, yo, ages were so arbitrary to me. I'm just like, when I was 18, I thought I knew everything already. I'm like, nigga, I've already aged. Nigga, I'm 18. I didn't know anything. It's crazy. It's crazy how little I knew. I mean, you probably know more than me. You had the internet.
Yeah.
I had to read encyclopedias.
Internet is incredible.
You know what an encyclopedia is?
Yes, I know
What
what
an
it is.
encyclopedia is.
I'm just wondering.
It's not an outdated
You know what a
concept.
Nintendo 64 is?
I'm 20, I'm not like 12.
Bruh.
Wait,
He
hold
thinks
on.
I'm 13.
I see
think
that.
he thinks
Yeah,
I'm
I
13.
see that. He done said that
You
on
look
the
at me
walk
like I'm
over here.
13.
You watched, you ever heard of Nick at Night?
Why are you talking to me like this? Of
They
course I know what
revitalized
that
it
is.
hella times, Peggy.
You're right.
Leave Clairo
I'm just
be.
fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. Hold on, I got a real question though. You ever heard of Three's Company? You don't know what that
I
is?
don't
huh?
know.
See?
I've never seen it.
But you know what it is?
I know what it is.
I never watched it either, but you know what?
So what? Right.
I'm just saying. I'm old enough to know what
To
that
know
is.
what that is.
I can say that to a nigga
You're
who's
older than
15 and they'd
me.
be like, yeah, I'm old as fuck.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Old niggas. I forgot the question, yo.
Yeah,
My
me
bad.
too.
I was just gonna ask, like, what was it like navigating the internet to build your career, especially with y'all getting vastly different internets? Like you coming up
Super
in your
different.
teens.
I feel like for me, I used the internet as kind of an escape in high school. I didn't like. I only really felt like I could be myself through that.
Really?
So I don't know. I just like. I was comfortable finding music online and posting music online, and I think because of the amount of time I spent on the internet, it kind of just became a diary for me. I wasn't scared of posting things I was working on or just videos I wanted to make because it was my own little corner and no one was really paying attention. I had like a small following on SoundCloud, but it wasn't anything crazy. But I think because I kind of had it in high school and grew up with it a little bit, it helped me navigate it better when everything happened with me. Yeah.
Did you even have the internet? You had like AOL online discs and stuff like that?
What is
AOL
this
was-
line of questioning? What is this? This is ageist.
You
AOL
being ages to
online.
Clairo the entire interview.
had-
You asked her what Three's Company is.
Wait.
I had
You're gonna-
Yahoo Messenger.
How are you gonna call ageism now?
I had
20 minutes
Yahoo Messenger. You know what that is?
I had a.
I know what
But she knows what it is. How you gonna claim ageism and then
I
call
used to
Clairo,
battle
bro?
rap niggas on Yahoo Messenger, bro. I used to be like, yo,
Oh.
battle me. And then I would have beat
Battle
battles
you
and shit,
up.
and I would lose all of them.
You were a forum
You
kid?
just send them
Huh?
to each other?
Yeah, there's like forum kid shit. Like you just go back
Okay,
and forth and bar from
I
bar.
wasn't really it was like the first time I ever had a
You're on
computer.
forums?
It's the only thing, my internet was so slow, it's the only thing that worked on my shit. So like, I had a MySpace page, but I couldn't trick it out, because like my shit was too slow, so the page wouldn't load.
You couldn't do the CSS and edit it, change
Nah,
anything.
yo, I could just add songs, so I had, Dumb It Down, Lupe Fiasco on my shit. And this girl went on my shit, and she was like, nigga, you corny as fuck. What is this weird ass shit you got on your fucking page? I was like, that shit's fire. What you mean? But whatever, you know. I mean, the internet is just information. That's all it is. Internet doesn't mean anything without people. So internet is just broadcasting shit people was always doing just on a wide scale. That's why now we can watch, like, I watched that Ted Bundy shit on Netflix. It was
Oh,
like
yeah, I saw
Confessions of a Killer or whatever.
I saw
And
that.
I was watching this shit, I'm just like,
Wait, is that the one with Zac Efron?
no,
That's like the movie version. Yeah. Nah.
That shit was crazy.
She watched the movie type shit.
I was
Nah.
Dude,
contemplating
I watched
it.
both.
I watched the documentary. You know what a documentary is?
I'm about to about to take this microphone off.
Wait.
Watch the Zac Efron one.
You done did too much ageism to the other subject of this interview, my G.
Hold on. But I watched that Ted Bundy shit and I was just like, they let that white boy get away with everything. The judge was like, yo, the judge let him like represent himself. And they like, it was
that shit was so ridiculous.
I was like, what the fuck was going on in 1972 or whatever the fuck was going, like, you know what I'm saying? Because of the internet.
Some girl I knew in high
like,
school. No way. Yeah, I think it was some girl I knew in high school. I think her mom's friend almost went on a date with Ted Bundy.
Oh.
Why there's so many Wisconsin people I know that have that story almost happened? Like
Really?
everybody's mom.
But almost went on a date.
Yeah, because he was like,
so fucked.
was it Dahmer who was like in Milwaukee?
He wasn't even good.
I think that was Dahmer. I'm confusing white
Maybe I'm confusing them too.
There's like a lot of white men that
There's a lot of like scary old men.
His face literally looked like a foot. I don't know what people were seeing in this nigga. In 1972, the standards must have been hella low. If this nigga was just walking around like, oh my God, he's so attractive.
Across eras, being a white man is clout in itself, though. Like, you have to acknowledge these things.
That nigga was not good looking, yo. Like,
I'm not disagreeing.
Why is this the first thing you're talking about?
How do we get from Three's Company to Ted Bundy's attractive level? Is what I want to know, personally.
Because I was trying to say the internet. Because the internet, I can now look at that and be like, damn, this is all bullshit. Y'all should have been arrested this nigga type shit. But for years before the internet was done, this was just some fearsome ass nigga. Like, oh my God, Ted Bundy, he's a bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Ted Bundy in Baltimore would have not been a story. He would have been dead, like immediately. You know what I'm saying?
I don't doubt it.
I don't know. So
I know.
I think we got time for one more question for both of y'all. So
conversation.
Yeah, I don't know how we ended up here. Thank you, Peggy.
Ted Bundy.
So as the way you mentioned using the internet as a safe space where it seemed like nobody was looking. Now that y'all are both super poppin', like, do you feel like there's a way to genuinely be yourself without having to project a certain image that you're selling to people? Like, is it possible to be vulnerable on the internet while you're being this famous?
Yeah.
What you think?
I think you have to be vulnerable. I think it stops being fun when you're not vulnerable. I don't want to stop expressing how I feel or I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't be vulnerable with what I was doing.
Be invulnerable.
Be vulnerable.
No, you'd be invulnerable if you couldn't be vulnerable. So then nothing can stop you.
Okay.
Superpowers. We're gonna wrap the podcast right about here. That was JPEGMAFIA and Clairo live at Pitchfork Festival. Michael Penn II signing off. Vanden, please shout out Amileah, shout out Jonah, shout out everybody who made this happen. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for taking the time today for this weird ass conversation. Yeah, that's a wrap.
This has been the Good Convo podcast, as brought to you by Vanden, Please. Host and executive producer Michael Penn II, aka Crash Prez. Executive producer Amileah Sutliff. Recording and post-production by Jonah Graber. Original theme song produced by knowsthetime. Store if I tried, tell him store if I'm focused, man. And it's still invoice boys word count. Click to the check drop. Period.